Jim Sowers alongside my colleagues. Blow up your way, Mr. Bad World Taylor. We feel the electricity here in Dayton, Ohio, as we get ready for the MWF Friday night. Gentlemen, we got a great card lined up for you. You know what we do. Let's go to it right now. Let's run down that card for you. It's going to be Jim Bob of the Laughing Hillbillies with Joe Bob in his corner, taking on Butch of the Mustard Squad with Patrick in his corner. It is going to be a rematch. No holds barred in this one, as Winston Harris clashes with Mankind. It's going to be the MWF Tag Team titles on the line. The Rock and Roll Express defending against the Harris family. Grandpa Harry Harris, despite his absence for a few weeks, will be in the corner of Jim and Slam. It is going to be the Black Manta taking on Chris Jericho. And in our main event, it is going to be the Demon Dweller defending against a opponent that TJ Wilson, our general manager, says is hungry for a title shot. So we'll see who that's going to be. So let's get down to our first matchup. Here we go. And here come the Laughing Hillbillies making their way to the ring. Preferably Jim Bob here on your left. Joe Bob on the right. Joe Bob, a former IC champion, former Intercontinental champion.
Well, yeah, no doubt about it. Former Intercontinental champion is Joe Bob. Jim Bob and Joe Bob held the MWF Tag Team Championships for over 336 days before being defeated by the Leather People of Cousin F and Cousin J.
And here come the legendary Monster Squad. Former 4-time PWF Tag Team Champions, former 5-time MWF Tag Team Champions back in the day. The legendary Butch, who was the first ever MWF Champion. On the right, on the left, is Patrick. Former 2-time Intercontinental Champion, former 1-time PWF Intercontinental Champion. Our referee tonight, as always, is Richard Donnelly. As we get ready to get this match underway, here we are. Butch gets him in a headlock now. It's Jim Bob. Nice uppercut by Butch. And a chop. And now Irish whip. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. This is not going to be good. Incoming! Oh, my goodness. Hello, Bullet.
How you doing, Sourbaugh?
I'm doing great. Hope you are well.
I am okay.
And a nice dragon screw there by Jim Bob. And a kick by Jim Bob now. And Jim Bob taking it to Butch. Butch with the reversal into the corner with a nice neck, or into the ropes rather, with a nice neck breaker. Irish whip. Off the ropes, and oh, he got caught on that one, and it's a reversal. Picks him up, belly to belly by Butch. And now Butch clumping blows to the head. And the head scissors. Here comes the first pin. And not even a 1 count. It's Jim Bob. Kicks out the back door. And now Butch going up to the second rope here. Butch diving. Looks like a diving fist combo, if you will. And a belly to belly by Jim Bob. Oh my goodness. Jim Bob drops the elbow. And now Jim Bob in control here. Oh, reversal by Butch. And now Butch picks him up. And what a nice move there by Butch. And now Butch got him in the camel clutch here. Is Jim Bob going to tap to the camel clutch? No, Jim Bob's going to get out of this one. Joe Bob watching on. And oh, what a move there. This could be it for Butch. No, only a 1 count.
I'll tell you what, this match going pretty back and forth here so far, Jim.
That it has, bro. That it has. And Jim Bob calling for Butch to get up here. And oh, what a diving tackle. And oh, Butch with the reversal into the stomach. And the reversal by Jim Bob with the arm drag. Now Jim Bob. Swinging neck breaker. Picks him up. And a world's strongest slam. And Patrick up on the ring apron, tried to undo the turnbuckle there. Referee Richard Donnelly fixing the turnbuckle, trying to make sure that everything is secure there. And Patrick up on the ring apron again, distraction. And wait a minute, Butch is taking advantage of it here. Butch, no reversal, and a DDT by Jim Bob. And Jim Bob calling for it here. Picks him up. Oh, he reversed it.
He took too long, Sourbaugh.
He did take too long. Showboating just took too long.
Reversal by Jim Bob. Jim Bob. Famouser. Got him with the Famouser. And this could be it here. No, a kick out at 1. Here we go now. No, reversal with the DDT by Butch. Now Butch says it's over. He's calling for it here. Clubbing blows to the head there in the headlock, or in the head scissors, if you will. Butch. DDT. Here comes the pin. Only a 2 count. Jim Bob out the back door. We're sponsored tonight by Wendy's. Going to Dave's Way since 1969. Go to Wendy's today. Picks him up. Butch. Monster Mash. That's got to be it right there. That's got to be it with the Monster Mash. No, he's out the back door.
My goodness. My goodness, what a back and forth matchup we're having here.
And oh, referee Richard Donnelly is down, and Butch misses the elbow. Referee Richard Donnelly gingerly gets up here, shaking off the cobwebs. And oh, what a shot there by Joe Bob. Joe Bob, or Jim Bob if you will, picks him up. Nice backdrop by Jim Bob. Joe Bob on the outside, Jim Bob in the ring. Picks him up, and there's a nice spine buster. Here comes the pin. He got it. Jim Bob wins this one. So Jim Bob wins this one. And we're going down to our next matchup here right now. Batten down the hatches, folks, because here we go. No holds barred. A rematch from last week between Winston Harris and Mankind.
This one here's going to cook, Jim. This is going to be a slobber knocker again.
So Winston Harris, the son of Slim Harris of the Harris family. Very sadistic, very weird, if you will.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Like I said, this Harris family are very sadistic. We know that.
After this matchup, folks, we are going to go down and show you the footage of what happened last week as MWF went off the air, and a member of the Letter People came into the arena, and we understand that that man is none other than Max South. Max works the South Side. So not only do we have Frank Each, Jack West, Cousin F, Cousin J, and Keith North, we also have Max South. So the Letter People are growing.
Hey, I like it. Strength in numbers, Sourdough. Strength in numbers.
We're going to show you what happened with that footage exclusively after this matchup when our cameras were still rolling after we left the air.
That's going to be something to see, Jim.
So Mankind makes his way to the ring, who got the victory last week in the Falls Count Anywhere match by putting Mr. Sacco down the gullet of Winston Harris. And now Winston would prefer to get a victory here, to get a little bit of revenge here. He's pacing back around the arena, or around the ring here. And no holds barred, anything goes, and a ball bat by Winston Harris. And now Winston, what a shot, took Mankind off his feet. Now Winston called him for the cutthroat.
It's too early, Sourdough. He's just showboating.
Winston now picks him up. Slingshot suplex, shades of Tully Blanchard of the Four Horsemen. Winston now drops him with the DDT. Nice backdrop by Mankind. Picks the ball bat up, now it takes it to Winston. Cracked it right over his neck. And now he's got him in a submission hold here. Referee Richard Donnelly right there. And Winston will not quit. Irish whips him in. And oh, what a knee by Winston. Here comes the pin. Not even a 1 count there. Back and forth with the blows here. Reversal. And another clubbing blow by Winston. Backdrop. Down goes Mankind. And picks up the ball bat again now. And this time, Mankind gets it. Into the gut. Into the gut again. And a third time. Drops the bat now, picks him up, and snake eyes across the top rope. Picks the bat up again, and no, he missed him. And now Mankind with the reversal, Winston with the reversal into the far corner. And now Winston is being put up to the top rope here. Mankind, evil intentions here. Mankind. Oh my goodness gracious. What a superplex. He comes, no, he got him into like a crossface here, and Winston will get out of it. And now Mankind picks him up. Oh, what a stomach breaker. Only a 1 count. Mankind, that didn't even phase him. What a spine buster by Winston Harris.
That spine buster, you could hear it hit. You could hear Mankind hit the mat all the way up here in the press box, Sourdough.
That we could, Bullet. Here he comes, picks him up, power driver. And now Winston calling for it here. Winston picks him up. And there it is, Fisherman neckbreaker. That's got to be it right there. He got him. So Winston Harris gets his revenge here against Mankind, no holds barred. So Winston Harris wins it. and Mankind rolls out to the outside, and this is a hard fought matchup for Mankind, but oh, wait a minute. Winston is not done here. Winston not done. These men are going to take it here into the ring apron. Winston Irish whips him into the steel steps.
So we better get attention for Mankind, Jim. He's hurt.
We'll go down to our next matchup right now. Here we go. The lights are about to dim here. And here comes the Harris family, with Grandpa Harry Harris leading the way. What about what we just saw, gentlemen? Max South, as we now know, attacking, just attacking backstage, ravishing Rick Rude out of no concrete reason as to why he attacked him.
Well, you know what gets me, Sourbaugh, and I'm sure Merle can agree, I'm sure we all can agree, is Rogelio Cornell suspended and fined, heavily fined the letter people for their actions against Robert Gibson, attacking him. But yet he says that if they were to show up at the PLE of Shot in the Dark, they would be fined and suspended. However, they're still running muck.
Well, I guess we worry about what the new regime, the new GM, TJ Wilson, has to say. We'll wait on word for TJ Wilson on what he has to say, but this right here is going to be one heck of a match. A slobber knocker, Merle, as you would like to say, a barn burner.
No doubt about it, brother. This is going to be a barn burner.
Question is, though, is Robert Gibson really medically cleared to compete here tonight? And how will his injury that he sustained, or whatever he has sustained, how will he compete, or how will he do here tonight, and how will that be a factor?
All right, so Grandpa Harry Harris has his boys set and ready here. And he will be at ringside, and we all know that Grandpa Harry Harris loves to get involved in the matches to make sure that his family wins this. So we'll see what happens here. Jim, tell him to come on. And here they come, the legendary WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton on your left, Robert Gibson on your right, the MWF Tag Team Champions. Been around since the late 70s, early 80s, back in the days of NWA wrestling. Wrestled for Jim Crockett Promotions back in the day.
I'll tell you what, they hold a lot of great matches with the Midnight Express with Jim Cornette. They also hold a lot of great matches with many great legendary tag teams, Jim. I'll tell you what, this is going to be an absolute slobber knocker.
Here we are. As remember, JoJo does the introductions for those in the arena. You only hear us at home. So Jim and Slim Harris.
Another tidbit about the Harris family, Jim, is Slim Harris does talk, but Jim does not talk. Jim does not utter one word. He moans, he groans. That's about all you hear from Jim. I have not seen Jim talk at all when I'm doing interviews with them, it's either Grandpa Harry Harris doing the talking, or if I happen to encounter either Jim or Slim together, Slim's always the one that does the talking. It's never Jim.
All right, so thank you for that tidbit, Merle. There's the legendary Rocco Express, Robert Gibson, Ricky Morton. And there's Richard Dolly taking the MWF Tag Team titles away. Go show us here at home, show those in the arena. And there they are, the MWF Tag Team titles. As we are ready, and Richard Dolly rings the bell. We're underway here. Both men approach. And Robert Gibson, with a nice arm drag, gets out of that. And now Robert Gibson with an arm drag of his own here on Jim. And now brings Jim down.
Great fundamental wrestling going on here right off the bat. Got him taken down in the arm bar here.
Jawbreaker by Robert Gibson. Robert Gibson with the inverted atomic drop. Irish whips him into the corner. Oh, there's a back elbow by Jim. And Jim with the sidewalk slam on Robert Gibson. Drags him away. And now Jim taking the boots to him, and here comes Slim. Grandpa Harry Harris watching outside. Will he get involved here?
That remains to be seen.
Oh my goodness gracious, what a move there by Slim. Robert Gibson, Robert, DDT on Slim Harris. The tag is made, and here comes Ricky Morton. Ricky Morton with the Hurricanrana takes Slim over. And oh my goodness, down goes Ricky Morton. Irish whip and a back elbow. And now that shoulder claw applied by Slim. Strengthen it. And down. And now Ricky Morton getting the boots taken to him here. And now got him in a crossface here. Ricky Morton will get out of that one. And now Ricky Morton in trouble as Slim will drag him over. No, Ricky Morton with the elbows to the gut will get out of it. Irish whips him into the corner. And up and down. And now Ricky Morton will pick up Slim. And now he'll start clubbing. And Slim with the reversal there. Oh, he caught him. And now Ricky Morton with the nice knee lift there.
Slim's got to get the tag to Jim, man. There's no doubt about it.
Down goes Ricky Morton, and Slim will tag in his brother. Here comes Jim. And now Jim taking the boots to him here. And now Jim clubbing shots right to the head of Ricky Morton. Picks him up. Morton with the reversal. Drops him with the inverted DDT. Tag is made to Robert Gibson. And here we go. Nice move there by the Rock and Roll Express.
Tell you what, the Rock and Roll Express know each other real well. Jen, they've been wrestling for several years. They know each other's moves. They know what each other's going to do. The way that these two guys communicate with one another is very, very awesome.
Over the top rope they go, crashing down. And now, they're fighting.
Let's not forget, Souraball, that Jim Harris and Slim Harris, they always ignore the referee's count.
And a nice reversal there, not to cut you off, but yes, they do always do that. They always ignore the referee's count. And Robert Gibson, probably shots to the head. The kitchen sink there as he took him away. Referee up to 7. Robert Gibson makes his way into the ring. 8. And back in the ring they come. And now, oh, Jim with the headbutt on Robert Gibson. And now Jim gonna take him out here. Jim, oh my goodness. And now Jim resting in the corner now, and Jim is feeling it. The tag is made. Here comes the fresh. Ricky Morton, what double knees right to the head. I believe that was the head of Jim Harris. My gosh. Ricky Morton tried a drop kick. He got caught. Another headbutt by Jim. Jim now clumping blows up against the ropes, and down goes Ricky Morton. Robert Gibson on the outside collecting the cobwebs, and now Jim got him in the toe hold here, trying to wrench on the leg of Ricky Morton.
Great strategy, Jim. Great strategy here to take out the legs of Ricky Morton.
And Jim gonna call for it here on Ricky Morton. He picks him up. Jim. Oh my gosh, there it is. Here comes the pin on Ricky Morton. No, we almost had new tag team champions, but Ricky Morton out the back door. Irish whips him into the ropes. And now into the corner, and here comes Slim. Here comes the tag team. Boom. The tag team continuity, the great chemistry between the two brothers, as well as chemistry between the Rackle Express. So great chemistry. And Robert Gibson with the drop kick on Slim Harris. And now Robert Gibson. He got caught with the jawbreaker. And now Slim Irish whips him into the corner. Oh, he got caught. Reversal by Robert Gibson. Now Robert Irish whips him into the far end corner. Ricky Morton still trying to collect the cobwebs here. And now Robert Gibson going to set Slim on the top rope. And oh, he got caught there. Slim from the top rope. Darlington, what a move there as he took him out with the clothesline. Drop guard. Drops the leg. And now Slim is calling for it here. Slim picks him up.
In your words, Sarbo, he spiked him, and he just donned the crimson mask. Robert Gibson has been busted open.
Irish whips him into the corner now. The tag is made, and here comes Jim. And here they go. Oh, what a move there. Double slingshot suplex. Tully Blanchard would be proud. And now Jim calling for him to get up here. Swinging neck breaker. And the blood is trickling down on Robert Gibson.
Yeah, he's been busted open, man. He's going to need some stitches.
Robert Gibson. What a move there. Sunset flip. Richard Dolly out of position. They're trying to get Slim to come back in. And he kicked out.
I'll tell you what. Robert Gibson could have had that pin.
No doubt about it, Bully. He could have had it, but Richard Dolly was distracted. Great strategy there by Slim to know exactly what to do in a situation like that.
And Robert Gibson. Robert picks him up. Robert suplex. And here comes the tag, and Ricky Morton's in. Jim down and out here. Ricky will pick him up. And now Morton with the drop kick. DDT, he spiked him with it. And Slim in there to help out his fallen brother. And down goes Slim as Ricky Morton takes care of Slim. Slim rolls on the outside. Now Ricky Morton to the top, or to the second rope now. Ricky Morton positions and drops the elbow. Jim is up. Jawbreaker. And down goes Jim again. Ricky Morton picks up Jim here. Reversal by Jim, and he got him with the shoulder. Oh, and he caught him there. What a move by Ricky Morton. Ricky Morton, Russian leg sweep.
My goodness, it's getting hot and heated here. We got all kinds of moves going on here.
That's a Rock and Roll Express who are doing whatever it takes to beat the Harris boys here tonight. He drops the double axe handle, does Ricky Morton. Robert Gibson on the outside, loving what he sees from his tag team partner. Picks him up. Ricky Morton. Oh, Jim with the reversal. As Slim finally collecting the cobwebs here. Ricky Morton drops him with the snake eyes across the top rope, or top turnbuckle, and now brings him down out of the corner. Slim wants a tag in the worst way. Ricky Morton missed the drop kick. And now Slim with the headbutt. Or Jim rather with the headbutt. Jim, Russian leg sweep. Picks him up now. And a reversal with the fireman's carry takeover. And oh, what a move there by Ricky Morton, my goodness. And Jim out the back door.
God love it, the Rock and Roll Express doing whatever it takes to beat him here. Whatever it takes.
You gotta do whatever it takes to get the sadistic curse done. You never know what they're gonna do, Bullet. You know that.
And now Jim makes the tag. And here comes Slim. House of Fire is Slim. Oh, what a reversal. Ricky Morton trying to get him fired up here. Ricky Morton with the drop kick. Drags him away here. Going for the pin. In out the back door. Slim gets out of that predicament. Arm drag to get out of that one by Ricky Morton. Ricky Morton tried to Hurricanrana perhaps and was taken out by the powerbomb. And here it comes. He picked him up. Ricky Morton
Spiked him. He spiked him.
And he just donned the crimson mask. Now both members of the Rock and Roll Express are busted open. We got new tag team champions. Robert Gibson couldn't get there.
Holy smokes.
Here are your winners of the new tag team champions. Although the belts are not given. And wait a minute. The Harris boys are not done here as the Rock and Roll Express are going to be pummeled here by the Harris boys. They're being pummeled hard. Taking them out.
This is absolutely despicable, Starball, but I like it.
Down to our next matchup. The tag team division will never be the same with the Harris boys as your new tag team champions. And wait a minute, this is not the matchup that we were supposed to have. We were supposed to have the Black Manta versus Chris Jericho, but things have changed here. I understand it's going to be the Wonder Boy taking on Hideo Utami in this one.
Well, you know what, Jim? They say cards subject to change the whole entire time, you know what I mean?
That they do, Merle. Cards subject to change, and by gosh, we got a change right here. So the Wonder Boy makes his way to the ring. former Intercontinental Champion is the Wonder Boy. Held it for 9 days, I believe, before he was dethroned by AJ Styles.
I gotta correct you on that, Jim. He held it for about a month, almost 60 days. I believe it was like 25 days.
Okay, well, sorry, Merle. Thank you for correcting me. That's what you're here for. You are the analyst. You are the one that's up to date on everything. And here he comes, Hideo Itami. Been a few weeks since we've seen Hideo Itami. What about our main event tonight? How do you mentally prepare if you're the Demon Dweller, Merle? How do you mentally prepare for, and physically actually prepare for somebody you have no idea who you're taking on?
Well, Jim, when you're the Demon Dweller and you've held the championship for as long as you have to understand that you just mentally prepare and physically prepare for anybody and anybody. So, regardless of who this opponent is, the Demon Dweller's got to be ready. He has to show why he is the dominant champion here.
Hey, wait a minute, what's this? AJ Styles coming down to ringside. I believe he's going to have a seat here.
Yep, this isn't good.
Staring a hole in the Wonder Boy as he nonchalantly walks around the ring. And yes, AJ, they got a seat ready for him. They knew he was coming. And AJ sits down. Referee Richard Donnelly will ring the bell, and we're underway here. And the Wonder Boy, right off the bat, picks up Hideo Itami and drops him with a nice suplex. And now the Wonder Boy. DDT drops Hideo Itami. Takes him down, now has him in the arm drag, or has him in the arm bar, and that right there is a reversal by Hideo Itami, who does a great job to get out of that one. And there's both men collide here. And now the Wonder Boy slingshot off the top rope right into the middle of the ring. Wonder Boy now picks him up here and drops him on his arm. Great strategy by the Wonder Boy, and here comes Hideo Itami with a nice uppercut. Itami with a nice hurricanrana. Now Hideo Itami's in control here, as he will go for the first pinfall of the match. Not even a one count. Wonder Boy too fresh for that.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. Too fresh, Jim. Too fresh.
And there them lethal kicks there by Hideo Itami. There's another one that rocked him. That rocked him again. And the Wonder Boy reversed that one. And now the Wonder Boy picks him up. And the Wonder Boy drops him with a nice move there, a suplex. Here comes another near pin. And not even a one count on Hideo Itami. Wretched on the neck now. Drop kick to the back of the neck. And wait a minute. Irish whips him into the corner. And distracted here by AJ Styles as AJ Styles gets up. And both these men are gonna... What's happening here? Oh, Hideo Utami sucker punched. He sucker punched the Wonder Boy.
That's a distraction by AJ, Sourbaugh. You give this stick to AJ. He done what he had to do, and now he's leaving.
Referee now up to 2, and these two men fighting on the outside. He's up to 3 now. And the Wonder Boy taking it to him here. Back into the ring. Hideo Utami in a lot of trouble here. Wonder Boy picks him up. And Wonder Boy. Trifecta powerbomb. And this could be it here. No, Hideo Utami with a reversal on the arm drag. And now he slapped the taste out of his mouth. Picks him up now, Hideo Utami. Irish whips him into the corner. And oh my gosh, he missed him. He tried the double knees and he got caught. And now the Wonder Boy picks him up. Wonder Boy with the cutter on Hideo Utami. And here comes the pin. No, out the back door.
And the Wonder Boy's beside himself. He's beaten a lot of people with that cutter. But Hideo Utami just ate one of them at this moment.
And now the Wonder Boy nonchalantly standing in the corner waiting for Hideo Utami to get up. Trapped him with the DDT. And there it is, the jawbreaker, and now a shot by the Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy picks him up, and again, Wonder Boy. Stalling suplex, got him. Going for the cocky pin. Not even a 1 count. Hideo Utami got out of that one. Here it comes again. The trifecta on the power bombs. Down he goes. And Hideo Utami kicked out of that one. Hideo Utami is ready. The Wonder Boy is down. And he missed him. The Wonder Boy got caught there. And another reversal. Russian leg sweep by the Wonder Boy. Hideo Utami with the jawbreaker. Hideo Utami picks him up. Hideo Utami. Go to sleep, GTS. Only a 2 count. The Wonder Boy out the back door. Wonder Boy reversal. Another reversal by Hideo Utami. Utami. Oh my goodness. Dropped him. Wonder Boy in trouble here now as Hideo Utami is in control. Reversal. Missed him. Dropped him though with the DDT. Here comes the pin on Hideo Utami. Only a 1 count. He's out the back door.
Oh, what a great matchup we're seeing here tonight. Both these men not willing to give up.
Picks him up here. This is the second time. Cutter. That's got to be it for Hideo Utami, Sourbaugh.
I quite agree with you, Bull. If he kicks out here, he's got... No, he did. He's got balls of steel, Jim. Balls of steel to kick out of that.
And they're calling for it again. Picks him up again. Dropped him again with the cutter. Wonder Boy trying to shake the cobwebs here. Finally going to pin him here. Richard Donnelly counting. He got it. The Wonder Boy wins. So the Wonder Boy wins it here. As we go down to our next matchup of the night. It is main event time, as JoJo tells them here in attendance, folks, to get ready, because this match is for the MWF Championship. But who's going to accept the challenge here tonight? Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute!
Holy!
Yeah.
The world's strongest man, Mark Henry, has accepted. He's the one that's hungry for this MWF Championship.
I'll tell you what, Jim. The Demon Dweller has held the MWF Championship for 402 days. Well over a year. Nobody's been able to dethrone him. Nobody. But I think the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, could be the one to dethrone him here.
You know, I don't agree with you, Merle, a lot, but I gotta agree with you here. The world's strongest man, Mark Henry, could be the one to dethrone the Demon Dweller here tonight.
Perhaps another entry into the Hall of Pain here tonight. Mark Henry has accepted the challenge.
And we have officially got ourselves a slobber-knocking barn burner here.
Here comes the Dweller. Here comes the Demon Dweller making its way to the ring, as Merle said. 402 days as champion.
That says something, Jim. That says something. Nobody's been able to dethrone him. Nobody. That said, nobody. A lot on the line here. A lot to prove for Mark Henry. To prove that he is hungry. To prove that the Demon Dweller will be inducted into the Hall of Pain. A lot for the Demon Dweller here. To prove that he is the dominant champion. To prove that 402 days is not just a something on paper, but it's something to be said.
So JoJo will give there, Silsbee, Texas, is Mark Henry.
Look at Mark Henry, Sourdough. He's poised, he's ready, he's hungry, he's angry. He's ready to unleash some pain on the Dweller here tonight.
On the other side, though, look at the Dweller, staring a hole in Mark Henry. He knows this is one of his toughest challenges yet, and he's going to do whatever it takes to defend and to retain this championship here tonight.
The Demon Dweller looks at the MWF Championship before handing it over to Richard Donnelly. Would this be the last time that he holds it in his hands? Here we go. Referee Richard Donnelly is set. He's ready. And wait a minute, the Demon Dweller going to try to shake Mark Henry's hand. And oh, what a sucker punch!
Well, that right there just got him.
Mark Henry. Here we go. Referee Richard Donnelly rings the bell. And oh, Mark Henry got in between Richard Donnelly and the Dweller, and he got caught over the top rope. Goes to Mark Henry, and now they're spilling it to the outside. The Dweller bounces Mark Henry up against the post here. Off of the ring apron, head first. Mark Henry referee up to 5. Up to 6 to shoulder claw. Up to 7. Back into the ring goes both men. And the Dweller kicks out of it. Irish whips him in. Mark Henry throws the Dweller over the top rope. And now the Dweller rocks Mark Henry with the shot on the ring apron. And now the Dweller drops Mark Henry with the DDT. Over the top rope goes Mark Henry again. And again we spill out to the outside. Mark Henry with the block there and a shot on the Dweller. Throws him like a rag doll. Mark Henry. Oh my goodness. Another shot took Mark Henry down.
Chopping the redwood. You gotta keep Mark Henry off his feet. You can't keep him up, Starball. If Mark Henry's up, it's danger. Danger, danger, danger for the Dweller.
I'll quite agree with you, Bullock. Cannot keep the big man up to vertical base.
And the Dweller now trying to showboat here as Mark Henry finally gets up to his feet and slides back into the ring. And now Henry picks up the Dweller. Henry. Power bomb. Actually, that's the buckle bomb. Buckle bombing right into the corner. Reversal. And that takes him down. Here comes the first pinfall of the match. Only a 1 count as Mark Henry kicks out the back door. Dweller picks him up. Reversal by Mark Henry. Dropped him with the inverted DDT. Reverse DDT. Picks him up. Mark Henry picks him up. Scoop slam. Mark Henry. Headbutt. Mark Henry picks up the Dweller. Oh my gosh, what a knee. The Dweller in trouble here. Mark Henry. Clubbing blow. They're hollering, you still got it from Mark Henry. Henry's ready. Mark Henry is ready. Picks him up. World's strongest slam. Is that it? Is that it?
We got a new champion! Holy smoking! Good gravy!
Wow! Mark Henry was hungry, no doubt about it. And by God, he ate it all.
He left not even a crumb on his plate, folks. As Mark Henry is the new MWF champion, dethroning the Demon Dweller. His 402-day reign comes to an end. What happens as Mark Henry is our new champion? Thanks for watching MWF Friday Night. Jim Sowers, Bullock, and Mr. Bad Rotator. We will see you next week.
Unbelievable.